Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. It's Lisa here with a week ahead reading, this time for Taurus. Hi Taurus, hope you're having a great week. Let's jump in and see what's happening for you for the next 7 days. Remembering guys, this is a timeless reading, so just make sure that you know that it is meant for the next 7 days from now. Okay, we're also using a new deck this week. It is the Tarot Draconis. So bear with me if I do need to check on any elements or aspects as we go through. But right now you have the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Arrows. You have the Hierophant. You have the Ace of Cups. You have the Knight of Swords. You have Death. And the Four of Swords. So I think endings and new beginnings are on the cards this week, you guys. I think that there's something that has to change this week that's been going on for a really long time. I feel like it's an emotional thing. I feel like it is something to do with your finances as well as your emotional state of being. So it could be that there is you're finally reaching the destination of a really hard time in your career where you're starting to see the grounded results of the financial aspects of the work that you've been doing. It could also be that there is a reflection of growth this week through the emotional ups and downs that you've been through, where you're starting to see how much you've grown and how far you've come in this journey that you've been on in order to reach a destination where you feel like you are the master of your realm, where you have this new opportunity for emotional fulfillment coming in for you this week. And I definitely think that you will be taking action on things this week because it is a week of action and change. Change is the theme here. And I feel like there needs to be a little bit of kindness with your own self in relation to your energy this week. I feel like you might need to take a little bit of a break because there is so many changes and things going on at the moment in your life in the broad spectrum of things. It might be that you're taking too much action in any given direction and you need to relax and rest and give your cup an opportunity to refill itself. But ultimately, I feel like there are changes. There are three different groups I can see happening here. The first one is that there is a group of people whose career is about to step into the next level. I feel like there is a group of people here who are manifesting a love relationship. And I think that there are a group of people here who are selling a house or moving into a place of change in their residential address. Now, I don't know why I'm saying that. I feel like it's just the energy of the collective group that I'm reading for, but I think that the physical changes that are coming through in your home space. So I feel like with the Hierophant here, it is talking about marriage. It could be that I'm picking up on a group of people where your marriage might be going through a transition into a place of more fulfillment and emotional security. And that change is happening through both of you taking a step back and realizing what it is that you do have together and creating the physical changes that you need to make in order to find balance with both of you being going through this growth period over the past 6 months. I do feel like you are coming to the end of a journey. I feel like with both of the tens here, it talks about the end of a long challenge, the end of a long travel, at the end of a long growth cycle, the end of a big cycle. And because you do have the Ace of Cups here, I feel like it's in a love situation that we're talking about here. It could be that you are finally healing from a long-term relationship that ended a while ago. It could be that you are emotionally feeling fulfilled as a result of a new job that's being offered to you. I do feel like there is a recognition from other people surrounding your growth. And it is through that recognition from other people that you are getting the physical changes that you need to get in order to create the changes that you're going through each day. So look out for heaven helpers this week. I do think that there are some people coming into your field to offer to give you a hand with things. And I think that you should accept that help as it comes in for you because the universe is saying that you are in a transitional phase, and that transitional phase could be several different things. It could be going through the end of one relationship and going into another relationship. It could be moving house. It could be changing jobs. It could be losing a loved one. I feel like there is a particular group of people in this reading who will lose a loved one over the next few months. And so going through that transition through death and through the changes that that death brings, it can actually be quite significant. So if that is you, I'm so sorry for your loss. And I know that you have the strength to get through it and to basically come out the other side in a new way and in a new world. So let's see what else is coming up for you guys this week. We have Wheel of Fortune, Fate. Fate and destiny are playing a role in your life right now, meaning these are big chapter changes coming through. They're not little things that are happening just this week. I think that these are themes that have been playing out for you for quite a while, and you're just now catching the relevance of all of those fated, destined experiences that are leading to this new beginning coming in the form of the change or the transition, whatever it is. So it's just a reminder that, we did all agree to a pathway before we came, and that fate and destiny are two different things. Fate is an opportunity for you to meet your destiny. Your destiny is the thing that you are always going to have. So this week, I feel like there's a fated experience that can lead you to your financial destiny. I definitely feel like there is a financial windfall this week for some of you, and there is either a payout from a inheritance coming through for a couple of you, or there could be a fated return of money that's coming to you this week. Whatever it is, I do feel quite good financially for you this week, guys. Perception. It's all about your perception. So I think that this week is all about knowing where you're at in the life cycle of things and knowing that your perception matters. You can either choose to be in the dark and the depths of sadness and depression and darkness and resting and all of that, or you can choose to be in the financial abundance and frequency of happiness and joy that comes from the completion of a really long challenge in your life. I think it's all in the way that we perceive the world around us. And if we can perceive ourselves to be in that space of awareness, the space of the observer of our life rather than the liver of our life, then we can change our perception and reframe things into a much more positive, much more loving, much more joyful experience for ourselves. So it's just a reminder to use your perception to raise yourself up this week and believe in the fated destiny that you came in here to experience. I do feel like you are going through a big healing this week. So physical healing is going to be very, very important for you guys. I definitely think that you need to make sure that you're taking your vitamins, make sure that you're getting enough sleep, make sure that you are doing your spiritual practices and looking after your physical vessel, because I feel like there is a group of you who could be getting sick in the near future. The Four of Swords also talks about sickness and ill health, as well as being next to the death. It could be that you're going into a transition where you might not be feeling so well physically. So whatever you can do right now, it's better to do things early than do things late. And I'm saying to you, if you can watch your physical health this week and make sure that you're doing all of the practical things to look after that, you may be able to avoid that situation there. Okay, what else, please, Spirit, for our beautiful Taurus for this week, please, Spirit? What else is going on for Taurus? Last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. What was I just saying about looking after yourself? I think that this is a week where you really do need to give yourself a break and just let things happen naturally, because it is a fated week this week. You don't actually have to try. You don't have to do anything specific. You just have to release and surrender to the energy, knowing that the abundance that you've created is on its way to you, knowing that there's no further action, thought, or process that you can engage in this week that will lead you any closer to your destination. It's about surrendering into the fated experience of your life and choosing your perceptions in such a way that it allows you to relax and let go and let God. Because I feel like this week is all about letting the universe show you where you are at, rather than pretending that you're creating it from the ego self. So last quarter moon in Pisces, talk less and feel more. It's really a week to get in contact with your emotions, because you are going through a healing process. Sometimes when we suppress our emotions over a long period of time, it can actually come out in the form of illness and ill health. So the universe is actually saying to you this week is a really, really good week to take a break, get in contact with your emotions, feel them and embody them, and then release them. breathe out, let them go. They don't need to stay with you. And anything that you can do this week to talk less and feel more is highly encouraged. And finally, we have believe in your good luck, first quarter moon in Sagittarius. So I really do think that there is so much positive energy coming in for you guys in the very near future. It's all about how you're perceiving things and taking the rest that you need. It's really hard to feel positive about the future when you're feeling sick. So if you are going through a bit of a health challenge right now, just know that things are a lot brighter for you in the future than you seem to be aware of or be able to see right now. And if you are not in a situation where your health has suffered, I'm saying to you, make sure you're dealing with your emotional stuff this week, because your future is very bright and very happy. But first, you need to get rid of anything that's standing in the way of you actually feeling that and seeing that and knowing that to be your truth. Overall, it's a really positive week for you guys this week. I hope that helped. Please do comment in the comment section about what's going on in your life. I'd love to have a chat. I hope you have a great week ahead. Love you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one.